One of the most common questions that I get asked is, how much can I earn as a freelancer? And honestly, this is an important question because the last thing any of us want to do is commit a bunch of time and energy into something only to realize later that it doesn't actually work. So today I want to give you a real answer. And I think the numbers might actually surprise you. But real quick, if we haven't met yet, hey, I'm Shannon, founder of Virtual Career Academy. I share tips and educational resources to help you work from home and earn an income completely on your own terms. Right now, take a second to hit subscribe so you don't miss any new videos I'll be sharing in the coming weeks. Now, to help explain this, I want to show you something. So this is a screenshot from ZipRecruiter, and what you're looking at is the average salary range for virtual assistants, including people who started with no prior experience. And the average comes out to almost $56,000 per year. Now that breaks down roughly to about $1,076 per week, or about $4,666 a month. And again, these are people who started with no prior experience. Now, when you look at the higher end of the graph, experienced virtual assistants are earning upwards of $100,000 per year. But I want you to pause for a second and really think about that. These are regular people who decided to learn a skill, offer it as a service, and start working with clients. They're not necessarily more talented or more experienced. They just learned the process and got started. And that's the part that most people don't see when they're scrolling online and they're wondering if actually earning an income from freelancing is a realistic thing. Now, another question that naturally comes up after seeing numbers like this is, okay, but what do freelancers actually charge when they're first starting out? Because most freelancers don't start with a salary like a traditional job. Instead, they start charging for their services. So to give you a clear picture, here are some very common price ranges based on experience level. When you're brand new, most freelancers start somewhere around $20 to $30 per hour. At this stage, you're usually doing task-based support, so things like inbox management, scheduling, data entry, basic Canva graphics, helping with simple admin tasks. And the goal at this stage isn't to stay here forever. It's to learn, it's to build confidence, it's to understand how long tasks actually take you. And most importantly, it's to help you start building proof and experience. Now, once freelancers get comfortable with their services and their workflow, rates often move into the $30 to $50 per hour range. At this point, you're working faster, you're making fewer mistakes, you're needing less guidance from clients, and many freelancers start taking on more responsibility-based support. So things like social media management, project coordination, email marketing support, client communication. This is often a stage where freelancers typically stop thinking hourly and start packaging their services together. Then at the more advanced level, freelancers are often earning the equivalent of $50 to $75 and up per hour. At this stage, clients rely on you for processes and results, not just tasks. So you might be helping with things like launches or systems, operations, managing tools and workflows, or supporting the strategy behind projects. And interestingly, most advanced freelancers don't charge hourly at all. Instead, they use retainers or flat rate packages based on the value that they're providing. Now, it's important to understand something here. These numbers aren't rigid rules, okay? Your pricing can depend on things like the services that you're offering, the demand for those services, your experience level, and sometimes even your location. But these ranges can give you a very realistic benchmark so that you're not just going out and guessing your rate. And when you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, what it really shows is this. People just like you who started from scratch, they learned a process, built a service, and now earn a really solid income working from home completely on their own terms. And honestly, that's really all that it takes. Now, I say this all the time because it's true, but you already have what it takes to be successful in freelancing. The only thing most people are missing is clarity and the steps to make it happen. And that's exactly what I created Freelance Fast Track for. So Freelance Fast Track, it gives you a clear step-by-step plan to build your freelance business from scratch and get your first paying client in just 30 days. So whether your goal is to earn an extra $1,000 a month or build something that brings in $5,000 a month, FFT will show you exactly how to do that. Plus, you're going to have support from me along the way. So if you want to learn more, you can click the link right below this video and get all the details. And if you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I share new videos every single week to help you create your freedom-based business. I'll see you in the next video.